Hey, group number one, what's up, guys? Welcome to your reading. I hope you guys are doing well today. We're going to be looking into your person's honest feelings towards you at this time, guys. Who's going to come out of your reading? I have no idea, but we can check and see if you want to. You don't have to now. All right, y'all. Your person's thoughts and feelings. Your person's feelings towards you currently. Your person's feelings towards you currently. So this is somebody who could feel like you're stuck in the past or caught up on something they did, or there could just be like, yeah, so basically they feel like you're not letting go of something, or you have some kind of like bitter feelings towards this person that you're not willing to like let go of, to get over, to release. I feel like you're hanging on very, very tightly to these feelings about this person for a reason. This person could also view you as being like healing right now, or healing from whatever betrayal may have occurred in this relationship, or whatever reason you may be feeling as if this person breached your trust, or they breached your contract, whatever you guys had. Okay. So yeah, there's something about you being cut off from this person emotionally, and also healing from whatever they did, okay? Or that's how they feel like you could be healing. You could be trying to pull the swords out of your own back. The person's feelings towards you currently. Good number one, what are your person's feelings towards you currently? This person feels like you made a... Oh, wait, never mind. Okay. This person feels like you feel like they made a bad decision, okay? So if this person betrayed you, involving some other feminine energy here, they could have chose to embark on a new journey with this feminine, or invest in this feminine energy. She is in the reverse, you know what I'm saying? So whatever's gonna pop out about that, but it's definitely a distorted feminine energy, but maybe this person could have felt like they love them or something, or this feminine could have been love bombing this person. Yeah, so they basically thought the grass was greener, and that's why they're heartbroken now. Or this person, it's almost like they sacrificed your happiness for their own, or they, never looked out or cared for your happiness to begin with, or something like that. Or it's always them putting themselves first, okay? But yeah. This person feels like you're aware of whoever the Queen of Cups in the reverse is, and that you're being very strong through the situation, or you could be healing, or just energetically detaching altogether. But like I said, they feel like you don't fuck with them, okay? Even though you are in your healing process and you may not be involved in the situation anymore, you still haven't let go of the way this person made you feel, okay? They also feel like you're very strong, or you're being very strong in whatever way you chose to handle this situation, so maybe you're not running this person down, chasing after them, blowing up their phone, showing up at their house, doing all that stupid stuff. It's like you walked away from the situation with a lot of poise and class. And some of you guys, maybe, you didn't even let this person see you cry, or see you, having a hurt moment from whatever they did here. But this person, is like they know they betrayed you, but they also feel like whatever betrayal they handed out to you, you took it like a champ, or you handled yourself very well, or they feel like you could just be a very strong individual. In general, it's kind of fucked up that they betrayed you to see how strong you were. But yeah, they view you as being very resilient here, okay? Being as tough as nails, or them not, being able to handle themselves in the way that you did here. All right. I also feel like that grace, or that poiseness that you exhibited, makes this person want to come back around, or something like that, or it's like they want to come out of the cold. So yeah, that's what I feel like. You would draw in your energy. It kind of put them in the energy of like being a chaser or something like that, okay? Whatever this outside energy that they're in, you know, not being able to contact you, to reach out to you, to access you sexually or physically, it's fucking with their head, okay? This person could feel like you have somebody else too, or like you got over them too fast, or something like that. Yeah, it's just something like this person expected you to make a fool out of yourself over them choosing this other feminine energy. They really thought you were gonna like shave all your hair off or something and check yourself into the ward. But it's like you found other things that you cared about, you know what I'm saying? You poured yourself into other relationships. You could have, you know, poured your energy into your career or your family or your hobbies, a million other things you could be focused on than a motherfucker who cheat on you, right? Or a motherfucker who betray you, who don't have no loyalty to you. There's a million other things that you could do with your time. Better than that, shit, you could go tie your shoes. It would be a better investment than this person, okay? But yeah, this person's also going through financial things here. They're going through a lack of stability here. This King of Pentacles in the reverse. And I feel like this person is looking at your stability. You see how in the Five of Pentacles, he's kind of glancing over there at that girl with the holding the lion and stuff. See how he's looking at her? Like, why are you so well put together? You know, why didn't you bend when I betrayed you? Why didn't you break? Why didn't you combust? All right. So now they're like, well, what do you got going on? They're all up in your mix. They're all up in your tea. They want to know why you're not chasing them down. Your person's honest feelings towards you. Group number one. Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, it's like I don't know if maybe their involvement with this feminine energy may have been based on this person having some kind of financial, you know, stability here or whatever. Maybe this feminine energy could have thought this person had it like that when they really didn't, okay? Or they just could have been making some poor financial decisions altogether. But they feel like some of you guys, you're still married to this person, or you guys haven't been legally separated, but you could still be physically separated or something like that. Or you could have been like the breadwinner in your relationship or in your marriage, or you know, this person, they could have been bringing in some money, but you know, you probably were making more than them, or you know, you were more stable in your career than this person was. So you know, it's like you took all that stability with you. And even if that wasn't the case, you could have found your stability when you left this relationship, or when this person, you know, walked away from you or chose somebody else, okay? So this person's looking at your stability. They're looking at your emotional stability, your financial stability, and your mental, all right? So they feel like you have it all together, you know? They don't really feel like you're hurting over them like that, you know what I'm saying? Or in general, you could be happy in life, but when it comes to this person, you could do like a flip, you know, you could turn cold, bitter, mean, callous, all that stuff. But I feel like it's because this person brought that out of you, okay? Or like I said, you may not even treat everybody like that. That's just how the treatment that they get from you, okay? I feel like you could resent this person, or just look at them with disgust or hatred even. You're totally like grossed out by this person, like nauseated. I'm even getting nauseous right now, honestly. You could be nauseous at the fact that you've ever let this person have access to you, or that you ever trusted this person. Could gross you out as well, okay? Your person's honest feelings towards you. The Hierophant. It's something like this, like if you're married to this person, it's like, well, I'm still your husband, or you know what I'm saying? If you guys are separated but not legally separated, they still feel like they have some kind of ownership over you because they have that title, even though they didn't really honor the title. Or you know what I'm saying, if you were in like a long-term commitment with this person, they still feel like they hold that rank, you know, like if they knew all your family or something like that, or you know, if their family knows you, this person feels like there's some kind of ties between you that cannot be severed. They're very confident in this energy. I do feel like they're in the energy or the attitude that they can have you back or heal this relationship if they so choose to. And that could be what they're thinking about doing right now. Okay, but I feel like you guys, if you guys are like single, you're thriving within your singlehood. You know, you're finding yourself. You're very happy. You could be putting energy towards healing. You know, somebody here, you guys could start back like going to church or whatever, even though the church is a, you know what I'm saying, but regardless, you know, there's something about you guys kind of getting back to the core of who you are, finding your true self, flourishing within that energy, and you're glowing or something like that. Or this person could have seen you recently and they feel like you're glowing, or you're dressed nicely, or you look very happy. Okay, you don't look torn up about this person at all. Or, you know what I'm saying, if this is somebody that you had kids with and you have to interact with this person, you don't give off the aura of being somebody that is still like stuck in the energy that they put you in. Okay, your person's honest feelings. So I guess they could be your person if you guys are still like legally married. Your person's honest feelings towards you. That's what you're doing. This person's an opportunist. They could view you as an opportunity or want to re-enter into your life because they feel like, you know, wherever they're at, they could be discontent, unsatisfied, unhappy in that relationship for whatever reason. I could find out why they're not happy with that feminine energy if you want me to. Just say the word. But yeah, there's something about this person feeling like you've moved on and they don't have the ability to move on from you. You know what I'm saying? Even if they weren't the ones that initially left this connection or abandoned this relationship, they still feel like energetically they haven't the ability to release, to let go of you, to move on completely. I feel like this person did a lot to make you think that they were like totally over you, you know. They even took it overboard, you know what I'm saying? Like they could have, you know what I'm saying, got this person pregnant or something, or moved in with them to like just to show you that they moved on, but they haven't. It's childish games. This person is very childish, okay? They can't just say what they feel, you know. They can't be real with themselves or with you. They would rather play games or do things to try to, you know what I'm saying, invoke a reaction out of you or whatever the case is, or invoke jealousy out of you, or to get you to react in an irrational way. All right, so if you are still like having to interact with this person, a lot of the things that they do is just to get a reaction out of you because they want the validation that you still care or that you're still emotionally invested in them. Okay, so I feel like they act out, they do stupid things, you know what I'm saying? If you have to co-parent with this person, they could be very immature, they could be causing issues or not wanting to help you with your kids at all, or, you know what I'm saying, making issues at drop off and pick up, or, you know, just the simplest parenting things. They want to make it complicated or they want to make it bigger than what it is. But everything this person is doing is literally just to annoy the fuck out of you, because that's the only way that they can annoy you. Okay, but yeah, you could, you know, be entering into new relationships or finding your soul tribe. It could even be, you know, romantic or sexual relationship. But if it's not, there's this person feeling like you're very successful in those relationships, or like you have come into connections that are genuinely just as caring as you are. You know, there's this person feels like you're in some kind of equally reciprocated relationship, whether that be a friend, a family member, or a love interest. So yeah, they're just like okay, so this is somebody who was too good for you from the start. Okay, like they were never on your level ever. You could have had feelings for this person, or you could have compromised and committed to this person because of your feelings for them, but it's like every other level you knew damn well they didn't match up to you or measure up to you. You know what I'm saying? So you could have lowered your standards to be in a relationship with this person, or they feel that way, because it's like them having you in their life, that's the most put together they've ever been. You know what I'm saying? When you're not there, this person's like a child. They're like a junky child, you know, like they're just disorganized in everything, you know, their finances, their fucking normal day-to-day stuff, their household, their relationships is just mess and chaos everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I feel like this person is something about big pants. Why are y'all showing me big pants? Whatever. You get it, right? Like, you ever see little kids put on their parents' like clothes and their shoes are too big? It's something about this person having responsibilities that they're not mature enough for, you know what I'm saying? Something around that. But I'll tell you this person's life is definitely a fucking shambles. I don't know if that makes you happy or not, but yeah, they're real, like, real spur of the moment, very reckless, just whatever, you know. I'm just gonna wake up today and do whatever the fuck. That's why their finances look like that too, because they're just like that everywhere. They're like the Tasmanian devil or tornado or fucking whatever the mother things, a cyclone, whatever. They're just a fucking mess. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Let me know what you thought. I love and appreciate you so very much. Don't forget to come back and see me later. I mean, on my next reading. Bye. Hey, group number 2. What's up, guys? How's it going? How's your Monday? Well, Monday started off with some bullshit as usual. As usual, you think today's gonna be the Monday where everybody just acts normal, and then they don't. So we'll try again next Monday. All right, your person's current feelings towards you, group number 2. Let's find out. Your person's feelings towards you currently. This person feels like they're lucky. They won the luck of the draw. The luck of the draw, or they feel very fortunate to be connected to you. They feel like you guys are genuinely in love here, or they genuinely have love for you. They feel like this energy is reciprocated, and this person is like having all kind of dreams and fantasies about the future, or making plans here, or you know, they could even want to marry you or grow old with you, buy a home with you, whatever the case is. This person definitely visualizes you as being there when they look at their future, when they're putting those plans in, or when they're doing their manifestation work. You're definitely a piece of the puzzle. This person's very happy with you now. You make this person very happy, you know, being connected to you. It's like you fit their missing piece. They say it's like you, it's like a slot only you could fill, or a piece of the puzzle that only you fit. So it's like right place, right time, or you know, you're exactly where you belong, or you're where you're meant to be with this person. Okay, so like they're totally in love with you. And then I got the 5 of Pentacles, the 3 of Swords, and the 5 of Swords. This is talking about past connections, past relationships, or things that may have been needing to be released for you guys to have this happy, you know, household. There may be some kind of ties to toxic people or toxic behaviors here from the past. It could have to do with infidelity, dishonesty, disloyalty, and selfish behavior, a lack of consideration, you know, being in relationships with people who shouldn't really be in relationships, right? Or, you know, you could have dealt with this kind of energy. This person could have dealt with this, but there's something about releasing or wanting to let go of that energy. And then there's like an intrusive energy as well with that 5 of Pentacles being in the reverse. It's like an energy that's been released, but they're still trying to like make their way back in, or they don't, you know what I'm saying, take the word no for an answer, or they don't know how to read the fucking room, you know what I'm saying. It's some kind of energy like that. That could be either your past, this person's past. Both of you guys could be releasing, clearing these things out of your relationship at this time, or something that you've already, you know, transmuted or removed from your dynamic. Your person's current feelings towards you. Your person's feelings towards you currently. This person don't play about you. They don't. Because they feel like they put a lot of, they did a lot of sacrificing for this relationship, or they put a lot of work into it, or they're fully invested into this relationship as well. So I feel like this person is very, very like serious about you. Like they'll turn up behind you if they have to, you know, or they'll tell somebody about themselves. The King of Swords is really great with his words here. And very, you know, honest. He can be blunt. So there's something about an energy of being blunt towards energies. Okay, yeah, there's something about this person. Could be a King of Swords and the upright and air sign, but Yeah, there's something about this person being like very straightforward and blunt and honest with energies that may be trying to interfere in your relationship. It could be from your side or their side or both sides, it doesn't matter. But I feel like this person has very low tolerance for selfish energies or selfish individuals, or he's able to pick up on those energies, you know, regardless of what's being said. This King of Swords is able to pick up on the energy behind the words. Okay, what are we working on? Group number 2. Why is the 8 of Pentacles here? Yeah, there's something, it's this person's ex or an ex or a distorted feminine energy that could be like in this person's life, or something that they're having to cut off. This could be someone who they're in communication with or something like that. A dishonest feminine energy, one who presents illusions or tries to twist the truth. You know, 2 truths and 1 lie. Guess which one is the lie? Or, you know, she'll tell half of the truth, so you can't really tell. There's something about that. Okay, why is the Ace of Swords here, please? 2 of Pentacles. I feel like this feminine energy may have wanted to be a third party, or she wants you to believe that she's a third party in this dynamic with that devil in the reverse energy. This feminine energy is being exposed here, or, you know, seen very clearly in the spirit. It's very obvious what she's attempting to do here. So, you know, if she thinks she's not being seen, she definitely is. Something about this person being in the devil energy and the Knight of Cups in the reverse, right? So, like I said, this doesn't necessarily have to be like a romantic person or romantic party, you know, or past romantic energy. This could be, you know, a family member, somebody very close to this person, a close associate, or whatever the case may be. But this would be, you know, a feminine energy that may be jealous of you guys' connection. Can I talk? What if I just bang my head against the wall to help my words come out better? I thought about it. Okay, there's something about this feminine energy feeling like she has some kind of holds over this person, or control, or, you know, she may have been accustomed to being able to control this energy in the past, or whatever the case may be. It could be like a physical thing, a lust thing. She could be very physically attractive as well, but her energy stinks. But yeah, this feminine energy is like conniving and stuff like that. And this could be somebody who was really only attempting to give this person a cup because they saw that they were giving their cup elsewhere, or giving their cup in another situation. They could see this person as happy or as being in love with you, and there was an attempt to disrupt that. And then if the attempt failed, then the trick was to get you to think that there's something going on with them, or for you to lose trust for your person. Okay, that's the game she's playing here. But this person's looking right at you. This King of Swords is looking right at her. Okay, your person's current feelings towards you. Your person's feelings towards you currently. Group number 2. There's a strong sense of community within this relationship as well, or a lot of support from your community. Celebrations as well. This relationship is a catalyst, or it's like a transformational moment or something like that, where you guys could be entering into a new cycle together or something like that. Or it could be a relationship that's being celebrated by your community, or by a community, your family, your friends, whatever the case may be. I feel like they feel like this relationship is like major, it's gonna impact the community in a major way, or have a major positive impact on a community of people, or something like that, or on multiple people here. So I do feel like this is like an ordained union between you and this person. Okay, and that's why I wanted to do this reading today, because there's so much like romance in the air and stuff. Like, everybody's talking about love today. I've seen 222s everywhere, so I'm like, you know what, let me just do a love reading, because I was finna start some shit. But yeah, I was gonna do something messy on here, but yeah, that's what it feels like, you know. It's like entering into a new beginning, or, you know, you and this person could be assisting one another in transforming into your best and highest self. Okay, or it's almost something like you flourishing in your energy, or this person kind of putting you in a position in this relationship to where you can rest, you know what I'm saying, rest in your feminine energy or whatever, or focus your energy more on like healing, nurturing, creation, things like that, you know, girly stuff. Girly stuff like getting your nails and your hair done, and dipping your toes in the water, and pretty dresses and frills and foo-foo. Okay, you guys could be a high priestess energy as well, or this person feels like you're a high priestess. They feel like you're very spiritually in tune and knowledgeable, or you could have some kind of like spiritual title here, ranking in your community, or your public image could involve spirituality in some way. And they also feel like you're like proven, like you're proven intuitive, you're proven, or you have some kind of abilities here, like, you know what I'm saying, let's say you always get dreams and then you tell this person and then the dream comes true. They view you as having some kind of power in that regard here, okay? And then they also could be feeling like there is some healing that still needs to take place in this relationship, either for you, them, or both of you guys, or they want to assist you into entering into this more healing phase in your life, or where a lot of the focus is going to be more centered towards healing, which, you know, has already been going on, but there's something about it amplifying or acceleration of that energy, of that healing energy. I feel like spirit is really wanting us to like bunker down on that for a reason right now. So that's what this person could feel. That's what they could be wanting to bring to the table in this relationship, is that healing energy. Or they could just feel like you guys' energy that you create together is like healing overall, you know. I don't remember how long this reading was. Where we at? Is it 10, 15? Yeah, I'll give y'all a couple of minutes. Like I said, it's something about you guys like walking away from the past and stepping into new energy, and, you know, walking away from situations in which there may still be some kind of, you know, cord or negative energetic tie, you know. I don't know. I'm just seeing like everything being brighter, newer, bluer, sunnier, more colorful, lighter, like the energy being a lot lighter now than it has been in the past for you and this person. And it's like stepping into this energy, it's going to be like a continual thing, okay? Or you're going to be continuously in this lighter energy, in this happier energy, you know what I'm saying, in this healing energy. So yeah, it's a new time, a new time frame, a new whatever, a new season, a new day. It's a new day. And here we got this King of Wands in the reverse. They could be in that 5 of Cups energy too. 4 of Cups. Who's that King of Wands in the reverse? What is his feelings for group number 2? So there's some masculine energy here who you may have like tried in the past, you know, maybe you guys tried to make something work or try some kind of relationship here. People have all kind of relationships nowadays with their own terms and conditions, so I don't even know what kind of relationship you and this person had. But this person feels like they missed out on an opportunity with you. Why did they miss out on this opportunity with group number 2? 3 of Wands. Why? The Hermit. Something about you just not feeling safe in that relationship, or that person making you feel alone, unsupported, unloved while being tied in a dynamic or relationship with them. This could be somebody wanting to come back in your life, but they've missed out on this opportunity because they were not supportive of you when they were in your life, or they didn't make you feel supported or cared about or loved. This could be someone who you felt like you were in a relationship with alone, you know. And this person also probably wasn't loyal either, being in the reverse. That's why you felt alone, because they didn't show up for you, you know what I'm saying? They didn't show up for you in any way that you needed them. They really didn't deserve access to you at all. But this energy knows they fumbled you. They know they spilled the cup that you gave them all out on the ground, and they're wishing they didn't do that. And I don't know which way that tried to come in because it just flipped over. Your person's feelings towards you, honest feelings towards you currently. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? This person's feeling very, very... We're back at the Emperor, by the way. We're not talking about that King of Wands in the reverse. They just like smoosh him out the way. Mush him. But, yeah, there's this Emperor energy who feels very protected. He can feel like you guys' relationship, your dynamic is very protected. A lot of you guys, you haven't met this energy yet, or this could be an incoming masculine for you. Some of you guys do know who I'm talking about, just whoever falls in whatever category. But this masculine energy is coming out as being very, very protective, being very authoritative. He may be a bit older or older than you, very mature masculine, or he just, you know what I'm saying, carries himself in a way as an elder would. Elder would. But yeah, I feel like this person like presents themselves as being like a role model, the leader of their family, the leader of a community, or, you know what I'm saying, there's some kind of air or aura of authority around this person, of respect. This is a very well respected person within their community. Because like I said, I feel like this person is very, very supportive. They may have a lot of people who support and depend on them because they consistently show up in that energy, or have shown themselves as being a supportive, you know what I'm saying, community member or family member or father, whatever the case is. Okay, so I do feel like this person is very, very loved within his community. That's why I may feel like it's like a big deal for you guys, you know what I'm saying, being together, or, you know, while there's this objective feminine energy here, or like I said, this could just be somebody who's always meant to enter into your life, and you guys are just now like getting to the point where it's time or something like that. Okay, y'all, so yeah, I'm done. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading, and it's a good way to get back on the saddle, because sometimes when I like go days and days without doing a reading, I just feel like awkward on the camera, and I feel like uncomfortable. So yeah, this is a good little intro. Now I'm gonna get on your nerves and post a lot. All right, I'll see you guys in my next reading. Don't forget to like this video. Bye. Hey, group number 3, what's up, y'all? How's it going? What did you guys eat for lunch today? Oh, really? Wow, that sounds good. Dang, why you ain't bring me none? The fuck? Now somebody on here was like, I ate a piece of white bread for dinner, for lunch. You want that? You want my plain piece of bread with butter? All right, let me shut up. Your person's current feelings towards you. Or your person's feelings towards you currently, however the hell I decide to put that. Group number 3. Something about apples. What is it about apples? Apple tree? I should look up what's the spiritual meaning of apple tree. Hold on, I'm gonna look it up. Okay, so I looked it up. I don't remember what it said. It said something about abundance, knowledge, because, you know, Adam ate the apple and then he got like all the knowledge, fertility, abundance, something like that. What do you say that? Continually producing, like abundant, right? Or you never run out of a supply, abundance, or it's like you being rooted, you always create more, you always produce more because you're connected to the earth or something like that. Okay, your connection to the earth may be assisting you here with your abundance or whatever you're building or working on. All right, y'all, your person's current thoughts, feelings towards you. My bad. To say feelings. Your person's feelings towards you. So if this person is like investing in you, they're sure. This person's sure about you. Like, there's no question of the life you guys are meant to have, you know, together, or the life you guys could be working towards with one another. I feel like this person is like all in, and they're putting in actions behind that, okay? Or they're taking steps, or they're bringing things down in the physical, you know? It's tangible, solid, real, sturdy, hefty. The truth of your person's feelings, or your current person's, what? Your person's current feelings towards you. So there may have been some energies here who were rejoicing or wanting to rejoice at the loss of this relationship or a breakup or a separation or something here. They could have intentionally been putting actions forth to end this or to cause a separation within this relationship here. It could have been a group of 3 or more friends, peers, family. It could have also been a group of women, because I'm picking up on that as well. Or some like karmic feminine energies here, some energies that are in the reverse, or energies that are motivated by the wrong thing, you know, motivated by materialism, jealousy, envy, hate, whatever fuels their little hate-filled tank. But yeah, I feel like these energies were very, very passionate and enthusiastic about trying to cause a breakup in this dynamic. They were celebrating. Yeah. Or maybe these energies did cause you guys to break up intentionally. Yeah, with the 3 of Swords energy, it's harlot energies, or, you know what I'm saying, feminines who don't really give a fuck, who's married, who's not married, who's in a relationship. It's all the same to them, okay? Some of you guys may be single, or you may not be in a connection with this person at this time, or it hasn't, you guys haven't like made it official or something like that. But oh yeah, there's this King of Cups in the reverse fella. He's overbearing. He's a tyrant, you know, a dictator, something like that. Or it's just like, you know, if everything doesn't go his way, it's a problem. You know, he's gonna throw a tantrum or something, or shave his edges bald to get things his way. Or there's something about this masculine energy making a lot of noise, but it's like annoying noise. It's like, oh my gosh, shut the fuck up already. Like naggy, whiny, delusional. Maybe this is somebody from you guys' past or something like that. Okay, but your person feels like this person was an issue or is a problem. This could be your ex or somebody who you're divorced from, a divorcee, your ex-husband or something like that. This person could have been trying to like manipulate things, try to turn things on their head in this dynamic. Or if it's a dynamic that you haven't even entered into yet, this person is anticipating turning things on their head in this dynamic, okay? I know I did get feminine's energies. I'm still going to stick with that, but there could be a masculine involved in this as well. This masculine energy in the reverse could feel like he's in love with you, or, you know, he's yours, or, you know, you're doing him wrong by moving on or loving someone who's not him, or you broke his heart, you know what I'm saying? But he was just unbearable and unpleasant to be in a relationship with. That's why he's single, at least from you. But yeah, this person doesn't they don't accept the breakup or separation. You know, this is one of those exes, like, if you tell them no or you don't want to be with them, and it's just in their head, they're just like, okay, well, I'll just ask you again tomorrow. Maybe you might give me a different answer tomorrow. You know, it's like things don't click. Things are not clicking in this person's head here. And then if you are trying to attempt to enter into any new relationship, this person is like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get in the way of that for sure. This person got the Magician in the reverse. They could be a Gemini or just a damn manipulator, either way. All right, but you entering into a new cycle, this person could have tried to prevent that from happening. Yep. And then this person who, or your person, could be viewing this energy as being a hindrance to you guys' relationship, or attempting to be a hindrance here. Your person's honest feelings. That's what that's supposed to name this reading. Your person's honest feelings towards you. Your number 3. Oh yeah, if y'all have like a child with this person, like a daughter or like a teenage daughter or something like that, could be a fire sign. But this masculine energy feels like you if you like stepped out of a marriage or something, or moved out of the house, or made this masculine energy moved out, he's like, feels like you broke up his happy home or something like that. Or, you know, you should have stayed, or you should have continued to put up with the disrespect, or there's something about you choosing yourself, and this masculine energy is kind of like blaming you for breaking up the home, okay? Or they feel that way, or, you know, they're being dramatic, like, oh my God, you know what I'm saying, you caused our child trauma by separating from this marriage, or, you know what I'm saying. Meanwhile, the girl is fine. So somebody has like a teenage daughter or something like that, she's fine, okay? She's not stressed out. I feel like she could actually be happier in this separation. But this masculine energy wants to use this, like, not use, but like use this child as an excuse to the reason why, like, you broke up the home, you should have never did that, or, you know, yeah, it's like they cared too late. They cared too late, you know what I'm saying, about the wrong thing. You know, if they actually would have showed up in the way that you needed them to show up, or cared when you needed them to care. But this is like after the fucking fact, you know what I'm saying. This is after the tower has already fallen. This is after those papers have already been signed. Now this person's like, oh, you broke up our home, what about the kids? Like, meanwhile, you wouldn't really think about the fucking kids. The truth of their honest feelings towards you. Your person's honest feelings towards you. Get number 3. So yeah, this masculine energy is taking over your reading, basically. They're a mess. They could be a drunkard. They could be drinking, or doing some kind of activity here that's throwing them off of their balance, or throwing them, you know, out of their equilibrium due to some decisions this person's making. They could be spinning recklessly, or playing too hard. It's like they're playing too hard or something like that. That's throwing their energy off, or causing tower, or causing things to fall apart around this person, because they're not in a healthy mind space and they're making decisions from that space. Your person's honest feelings towards you. Yeah, this person's bitter, you know what I'm saying. This is a person that will turn on you. Do you leave them or separated from them, or, you know, attempt to make your life difficult, make your life harder for leaving them, or try to attempt to, you know what I'm saying, scheme to come up with something just to get under your skin and disrupt your energy because you chose to step away from this narcissistic verbal abuser here. That King of Swords in the reverse is so verbally abusive. Oh my God. Your person's honest feelings towards you. 3. Why's the moon here? It's like they're very like anxious and worried about something. They could be hiding it from you, or trying to play it cool or whatever. In regards to some kind of communication, like some kind of communication this person doesn't want to get out, or maybe something you didn't respond to. It's one of those things. Either this person's worried about you not responding to them, trying to reach out or to communicate with you, or there's something that you found out about this person that has gotten out, which they may have attempted to cover, or to, you know what I'm saying, to hide it or something like that, or they wanted to keep it under wraps. They didn't want people to know about it. They could be worried about this information getting out, whatever the case is, or worried about you exposing them here too, or telling the truth about them. They're very anxious about that. Clarify the Knight of Swords for me, please. The Queen of Wands in the reverse. Some feminine energy here. Some secret involving a feminine energy in the reverse. Are you speaking or exposing that? What else can you guys tell me? This person could even be wanting to offer you friendship to keep you quiet. I'm not gonna lie. Or wanting to yeah, there's see what I'm saying when I said their energy is all over the fucking place. 1 minute they're, you know what I'm saying, in a toxic, bitter, you know, want to attack you kind of energy, and then the next minute it's like, oh my God, I want to make a peace offering, you know what I'm saying. There's so, like, it doesn't get any more unstable than that, okay? That's why I would advise you to keep this person far the fuck away from you, because they're unpredictable in their energy. What's up with this Queen of Wands in the reverse? Death in the reverse. What's her deal? Why is she here? The Fool. Four of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, this person could have chose to like invest in their ex or something, or they ended up, you know, separating from you because of this person, or they could have like hid this person from you for a while. This could have been their ex that they decided to go back and like spin the block or try to invest in this person or try to start something, which was stupid and unwise to begin with, because number one, this feminine energy is distorted. She's batshit crazy. Number two, the fucking relationship ended for a reason. You know what I'm saying? They were already in the Four of Pentacles energy in that relationship. There's really nothing flourishing in that dynamic, but they chose to go back and to give to that person under, you know, the shadows, under the moonlight, creeping around at 12, 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning behind your back with this feminine energy, not wanting you to know or not wanting you to tell when you found out. Maybe this person doesn't want their family to know or something like that. But like I said, it was like a sex thing. It was a sex thing. Like, there's really no love in this dynamic between them and this person. And not only that, but they have betrayal energy going on between them too as well. Like, they don't trust each other. Their relationship could be over. They could have backstabbed each other, you know what I'm saying, in the past, and then re-entered into that relationship to do that again. You know what I'm saying? It's some kind of like karmic tie or karmic cycle between them and this feminine energy that ended painfully for this person. But they call karmic for a reason. You chose your karma, and that's what you got. You feel me? But yeah, there was just like, it could have been a spur of a moment, you know, decision, or a decision that's not very well thought out, or this person could have been thinking with their balls or whatever. But like, this person is totally in regret for choosing that feminine energy, because all they did was like end up disappointed anyway. And not only that, but if this is like one of their exes or something that they chose to go back to, it's like you should have already knew what was going to happen. The same exact thing that happened, which caused you guys to break up in the first place, and they jeopardized you guys' fucking relationship and marriage for that. Okay. But yeah, they fell for the okie doke. Like, I don't know, somebody here, this feminine energy could have been a stripper. Heard that. But you know what I'm saying? It's like the fantasy. You know, it's like the sex worker fantasy. Let me be everything your wife isn't. You know, when you step out of the house, this person fell for the fucking okie doke because they're a dumbass, okay? They fell for the fake star. They fell for the artificial light or the fake light, you know? And they're realizing that now. And they decided to invest themselves, or, you know, involve themselves in relationships and partnerships with feminine energies who did deplete them financially. All right, there's a whole lot of running around in this. There's a whole lot of running around in this person's energy, like back and forth, hopping from one bed to the next, hopping around. Okay. Your person's honest feelings towards you. But yeah, I do feel like there's masculines in your life that are actually like willing to step up to the fucking plate. You know what I'm saying? Or there's masculines. Why is the Eight of Cups here? The Hangman. Yeah, there's something about a masculine energy being stagnant or not taking actions towards you, but they have been like hanging around you and your energy, or, you know what I'm saying, maybe you guys are speaking on like a friendship level or something like that. There's something about these masculine energies being interested in you and not taking action at this time, or being in the Hangman. Why? It could be one masculine, it could be multiple, because I done got so many people. Yeah, it's something about making sure it's safe to do so. These masculine energies are wanting to approach you, but they haven't yet, because they want to make sure their backs are covered when they walk away from wherever they're at. Or, you know what I'm saying, maybe they know your ex or something like that. Or they know approaching you would be an issue for this King of Pentacles in the reverse. So it's like they're in the Hangman now because they want to make sure it's safe to proceed before they do. You know, they want to make sure the devil's not on their heels when they approach you. You know, this could be I don't know, somebody, this is like a fucking business partnership or something. So it's like a mutual, somebody knows somebody that knows you, that knows somebody else, or, you know what I'm saying, there's some kind of like secular energy like that going on in this dynamic. So I don't know, I'm telling you, like, it's either like a friend of your ex or something, or, you know, their friend, their brother, their uncle, their dad, I don't know. But I feel like these fucking energies know your ex person, and the reason they haven't like stepped to you or pursued you yet is because they know this masculine energy is going to be like hot on their fucking tail, causing an issue, causing problem, causing ruckus, and try to get in the way of this relationship. And yeah, like I said, there could be some kind of like financial, you know, dependence here on one another, or like working in like a team environment or something like that, or like a codependent work relationship or something like that, these masculine energies may still be having to interact with this person in that way. So I feel like they're trying to be careful here. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and stop talking. I really could get deeper into this. Let me be nosy. What else, y'all? What else? You know I'm nosy. Anybody who got a deck of cards in their hand right now is because you're nosy. Don't lie. Your person's your person's feelings towards you currently, or their honest feelings towards you. Yeah, but whoever this energy is, they're like being held up, stopped, or restricted, or, you know what I'm saying, restrained from being able to take action or move towards you because they're coming out as a snake, or in there some kind of, you know, deceptive energy, deceptive with their words, deceptive in their intentions. They're just a slime ball all around. I feel like this person is being like exiled from your energy, or not allowed to, you know what I'm saying, interact with it, communicate with you, whatever, because their fucking intentions are in the right place, and they're always presenting illusions and lying about shit and causing confusion. And that's why something about you exposing or something like that, like any actions this person attempts to take towards you that are rooted in deception, it's automatically exposed. You know what I'm saying? So this person is pointless to attempt to lie to you, or to take some kind of deceptful, is that a word? Deceptful, whatever, actions towards you. Is like a running joke, you know what I'm saying? Class clown, something like that. Like, yeah, like the fucking class clown. Like, that's what I'm picking up on. There's some kind of like clown ass energy, or whatever the case, and that's why they're not around you. That's why they're not in your face. That's why they're not interacting with you, because everywhere this person goes, they bring confusion and illusion. All right, why is the Eight of Swords here? It's like you moved on, and this person's afraid to move on. So, or they're afraid of what it would look like for them to become a better person, or to transform, you know what I'm saying, or to, you know, change their actions, or whatever the case may be, change their habits. They're afraid of what that may look like, okay? So they're staying there because they're more comfortable there, right? Whereas you're moving on. You've released some things, you know, as far as swords go. You've released some swords. Maybe it's a mindset or something like that was keeping you trapped, or, you know what I'm saying, what you perceive to be limitations of yours. You have broken through these things, and I feel like you're moving on a steady pace forward in your life, you know what I'm saying, or to happier, smoother, calmer waters. And this energy is like watching you move on. And yeah, they're watching so hard. Look at that. And they got their owl homies watching too. Animals. They're sending animals to you to spy on me. I'm just kidding, you guys. Okay. So yeah, I know that was kind of like, but I think you got enough info out of this. It wasn't a, you know what I'm saying, it wasn't a set ending, but I do feel like it was a bit informative, okay? All right, y'all, I'm done. I'm out of here. I'm gonna post your reading and stuff. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to like this video and like let me know if it resonated. Let me know what you guys want to see next. I would tell you what I'm gonna post next, but I'm not, because yeah. All right, love you. See you later.